Putting children first, to me, means adults need to put themselves second. So as adults, we really need to be very aware of what our own agenda is, what are the ways in which our own adult constructs might get in the way, and how our own biases are also influencing the way we might be interacting with children and young people. So we need to be able to reflect all the time on how children and young people are actually experiencing those adult agendas and adult constructs and adult biases.
Putting children first to us means that we are giving them a voice and that we're giving them opportunity to thrive. And I think that is really the key thing, opportunity to thrive. A society's soul should be seen by how we treat our young people, how we ensure that they're valued, how that they have all of the resources that they need to thrive. And that might mean that some of our most vulnerable young people and children need to be supported for a number of years of their lives, and that shouldn't be seen as a cost to society. That should be seen as a responsibility that we all happily carry, because it ensures that we provide every child and young person a future.
So putting children first means really listening to what children have to say, not only the words that they use, but their behaviours and their emotions, and keeping that at the centre of our decision making. My statement, putting children first, is I want to live with my brothers and sisters. And this is something we hear from kids all of the time, that life in foster care is so much better if they can be with the people that they know the best, and that is their brothers and sisters.
Putting children first means we value them as people who really matter, citizens in their own right, and really important to the future of Tasmania. As Commissioner, I put children first by bringing them to the centre of everything that I do. And this starts with listening to them, and then by promoting what they have to say about the future of Tasmania and the systems designed to support and care for them. Dr. Seuss says, a person's a person, no matter how small. This reminds us that children matter. They are important members of our society, and as adults, we carry a responsibility to help children realise their potential and have a good life. This starts with listening to what children have to say.
Putting children first means to me that any promised actions are followed through with by the adults in the situation, as well as getting the opinions of those children listened to. Just because you put a fish in a tank doesn't mean all its needs are going to be met. For example, mental stimulation, food, water quality, as well as the tank size and the care and attention it needs.
Putting children first means to me that we always have the child's best interests right at the centre of our decisions. We make sure we listen to children's voices about what they want and what they need, and find creative ways to find the voices of really little children who might not have the words to say what they want yet. This statement really resonates with me because as adults we often have the loudest voices in the room, but the children are the most important people, so we have to really listen. We don't like it when people make decisions about us as adults, let alone children.
First of all, going into the out-of-home care sector, into a new family, can be really, really scary, and I don't want anyone to be afraid. I think as human beings we should define ourselves on who we want to be and not our circumstances behind us. There's always people that have a better circumstance than you or a worse circumstance than you, so you need to feel empowered and live your journey and not let anyone define your space in this world. You want to be proud of you.
Putting children first to me means making sure that decisions that affect their lives are centred around their needs and what they want to happen. I have the privilege of being the Young Ambassador for Kennelly, which means that I can be there for young people and be a voice for them as well.
So putting children first means listening to their thoughts, feelings, hopes, dreams, making sure that they're at the forefront of the work that we do. So the quote that I picked was, "Sometimes real superheroes are in the hearts of little children fighting big battles." And I think that really resonates because of the work that our foster carers do with children. You know, day in, day out, they're there to support these kids to make sure that they're achieving what they can with their best potential. And I think that, you know, even if it's not recognised at the time, I think all the kids look back and see what a big difference that having a loving, supporting adult in their lives made, and just, you know, to appreciate the work that our carers do.
Having children and young people at the centre of all of our decision making and practice that we do day to day. We're all here for the same reason, which at the end of the day is to support children and young people and to put them first. When you plant a lettuce and it doesn't grow well, you don't blame the lettuce. You know, a lettuce needs sunshine, it needs rain, it needs a good environment around it to help it grow. As the people supporting that young person, we need to look at what we can do and what the people around the young person can do, what the environment around the young person can do to help them grow.
Taking more consideration regarding the needs and wants of the young person would be a lot better for everyone involved.